If you're over 60, I want you to hear me clearly. The most peaceful years of your life, they're not behind you. They're waiting for you right now, but only if you stop carrying what no longer belongs to you. I've been there. Many of us reach retirement thinking that freedom will automatically bring happiness, but instead we feel tired, we feel anxious, unsure, sometimes even lonely. It's not because we failed. No, it's because we're still trying to live by rules that were never meant for this stage of life. Let me share with you 5 things you can let go of after 60, things that can make each day feel lighter, more joyful, and full of the freedom you've earned. I'm not speaking from theory. I'm speaking from experience and from the experiences of friends in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s. And I promise you, one of these might surprise you. Please stay with me until the end, because the last one has helped many of us wake up with peace for the first time in years. So, let's begin. One of the heaviest burdens after 60 is worry. What if I run out of money? What if my health gets worse? What if something goes wrong? On the surface, worry feels responsible, like you're being careful, staying ahead of life. But over time, it doesn't protect you. It quietly steals your peace. It keeps your body tense and your mind on constant alert, even when nothing is actually wrong. I once met a retired engineer in his late 60s, smart, disciplined. He had done everything right, saved his whole life, paid off his home, covered his bills. On paper, he was secure, and yet every day he checked his bank account multiple times, not because he needed to, not because anything was wrong. Fear had simply become a habit, a reflex. His mind kept asking, what if? Even when nothing changed. He wasn't financially unsafe. He was emotionally exhausted. His body rested, but his mind never did. That's when it becomes clear. Planning is wise. Living in fear is not. Many seniors say things like, I'll do that next year, when things settle down, when I feel ready. Those words sound harmless, even reasonable, but someday has a quiet way of disappearing. A close friend of mine, a couple in their early 60s, always talked about visiting the Grand Canyon. It was never urgent, just a dream they assumed would wait. Every year, something came up. Life felt busy. They told themselves next year would be better. Then one of them had a minor health scare. Not catastrophic, just enough to shake them. Enough to remind them that time isn't something we get to bargain with. They booked the trip the next month. When they returned, my friend said, we realized we were waiting for permission that never comes. No perfect moment, just a choice they should have made sooner. Joy doesn't require perfect timing, it requires a decision. After 60, happiness grows when you stop waiting and start choosing. Most of our lives we try to meet other people's expectations, being the good parent, the loyal worker, the helpful spouse. We learn early to put ourselves last, and for a while that's necessary. But after 60, a quieter question appears. What do you actually want? Not what others expect. A friend of mine in his mid-60s hosted big family dinners every weekend. Full spread, long hours. He did it because he felt he should. Because that's what he'd always done. But it left him drained. One week, he suggested something smaller, simpler. He worried people would be disappointed. They weren't. They enjoyed it more. The mood was lighter. And afterward, he told me he felt relief. He didn't even know he was missing. You're not selfish for choosing peace. After 60, freedom comes when you stop living for applause and start living honestly. Many seniors accept pain and stiffness as just aging. I hear it all the time. That's just how it is now, right? But aging is not surrender. A close friend of mine in his early 70s believed movement no longer mattered. 10 minutes won't change anything, he'd say, not angry, just resigned. Eventually, he tried something small, 10 minutes of walking a day. Months later, he stood taller, slept better, moved with confidence. One day he said quietly, "I don't feel fragile anymore." That sentence says everything. Caring for your body after 60 isn't about chasing youth. It's about protecting your independence, your ability to move through life without fear. You deserve a body that supports your life, not one that slowly shrinks it. This final part isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up, gently. If you've lived this long, you've known loss, someone you loved, someone you assumed would always be there. That awareness is painful, but it also strips away what doesn't matter. A friend of mine in his 70s realized he had never truly told his brother how much he appreciated him. Just the casual words, assuming there would always be time. So one day he picked up the phone. He said, "Thank you." He said, "You mattered to me." A few months later, his brother passed away. When we spoke, he said something simple. "I'm grateful I didn't wait." Living fully doesn't mean rushing. It means not postponing what matters. Time is not your enemy. It's your invitation. Letting go after 60 is not loss. It's release. Release from fear, from waiting, from pressure that was never yours, from neglecting yourself, from illusions you no longer need. You've earned the right to live lightly, to wake with peace, to choose meaning over noise, presence over proving, peace over permission. Before you go, ask yourself, quietly and honestly, what is one thing you're ready to let go of today? If you feel comfortable, share it in the comments. Your words might help someone else feel less alone. And remember, aging isn't about slowing down. It's about finally living on your own terms. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.